I got all this amazing data. I can't wait to use it and make millions of dollars in profits, right? Because I'm going to be totally targeted. I'm going to be able to track all this stuff. Listen, we all know that first party data is the best data. It's the most accurate. It's the most timely. So there's definitely a benefit to using the first party data. So now that you have the data, what are some of the things that we can do with first party data to help grow our business?
I mean, you can keep doing what you're doing. The data that you'll be using through a first-party data provider is now just way more refined and much more future-proof. So you might not feel the effects of everything until you really step away from cookies. But I hate to simplify it, but now you've got this crazy, awesome baseline of audiences at your disposal. And that's going to start showing through and it's going to blow cookies away, especially when it comes to reporting. You want to use these audiences now and act on them. So match it back to transactions, report with it, target with it, upload it into your ad platforms and keep pushing those campaigns out. And usually the question when we say cookies are going away, like it's so easy to retarget. It's like we expect it as end users. We do it all the time as marketers. Sometimes people are concerned about how they're going to be able to use first party data to get new customers, not just talk to the existing ones or people who we know have already transacted with us. You should already be able to do that because those new customers, you can take data, first party data, and expand upon it. There's all sorts of ways that you can activate on it, like through geofencing. You can expand and really immerse that entire household beyond just that one contact you have in the first party data file. So you can still use this to kind of recreate the ways that you've been using cookies into a bigger, more robust campaign. So, I know it's hard to rip that Band-Aid off, but knowing that someone lives at 123 Main Street is really the best data that you can possibly find and have. It's better than any IP address, better than a mobile ID. Having that physical address, you can expand that footprint beyond just, a digital campaign. You can push it out for display. You can push mail to it. You can do a geofencing campaign. You can refine the audiences and ads that you've already been running with. You can follow the shopper journey, match it back to an actual transaction, a website visit, a click on an ad for a truly closed loop view. So I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I used to work in social and paid search. People would always ask me, how do I find out who clicked on this? With first party data and being able to track that whole journey, you're really going to be able to. You're not going to be relying on this black box of cookies anymore. The goal is that we will be able to own the data and follow these people through their entire journey.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I mean, just the options that it gives you, right? And I just think, again, the accuracy and the efficiency of the data, how it performs is so much better than anything else out there, right? And again, the ability to measure, right, back to a sale, back to a household, whether or not you're an e-commerce customer or not, you have that ability to do that. And I always like to quote John Wanamaker. Julia and I are outside of Philly, and John Wanamaker was a famous Philadelphia business person. And he said, I know half of my advertising budget's wasted. The problem is I don't know which half. But if you're able to get that first party data, you're really able to dive in and see exactly what's going on with your campaigns. And anybody that is spending money on advertising and driving traffic to their website, it would be, in my opinion, a big miss. A lot of money left on the table if you're not using your own first party data.